Understanding mold and the mold remediation process. In addition to causing significant property damage, mold can produce allergens and irritants that can cause health effects. Servpro understands mold and mold growth and has the training and equipment to remediate the mold in your home or business. Understanding mold. Microscopic mold spores exist naturally almost everywhere, indoors and outdoors, so removing all mold from a home or business is impossible. When water intrudes into your property, mold growth can start in as little as 48 hours. Some restoration businesses advertise mold removal and even guarantee to remove all mold, which is a fallacy. A qualified restoration company understands the science behind mold and mold growth. Servpro has the training and expertise to remediate the mold in your home or business. Mold remediation focuses on getting mold levels back to normal, natural levels. Mold is present almost everywhere, indoors and outdoors, as we've said. Mold spores are microscopic and float along in the air, and they may enter your home through windows, doors, or AC or heating systems, or even hitch a ride indoors on your clothing or a pet. Mold spores thrive on moisture. Mold spores can quickly grow into colonies when exposed to water. Before mold remediation can begin, any sources of water or moisture must be addressed. Otherwise, the mold may return. Let your nose lead the way. Mold often produces a strong, musty odor and can lead you to possible mold problem areas. Even just higher than normal indoor humidity can support mold growth. Keep indoor humidity levels below 45% if at all possible. Understanding the mold remediation process. Every mold damage scenario is different and requires a unique solution, but the general mold remediation process stays the same. The steps we're about to go through illustrate the typical process. Step 1. Emergency contact. The mold cleanup and restoration process begins when you call us. Our specialists will ask a series of questions to help us determine the necessary equipment, resources, and personnel for the job. Step 2. Inspection and mold damage assessment. Servpro will carefully inspect your property for visible signs of mold. Mold feeds on cellulose and water and can be hidden from plain view. We use various technologies to detect mold and hidden water sources. Step 3. Mold containment. We'll use various containment procedures to prevent the spread of mold. We may use an advanced containment procedure, like a negative air chamber, to isolate the contaminated area with physical barriers and negative air pressure to keep the mold spores from spreading during the cleanup process. All fans and heating and cooling systems may be turned off to prevent the spread of mold. Step 4. Air filtration. Specialized filtration equipment allows us to capture microscopic mold spores out of the air. We utilize powerful air scrubbers and HEPA vacuums to prevent the spread of these mold spores while the mold remediation is in progress. Step 5. Removing mold and mold-infested materials. The mold remediation process depends on the amount of mold growth and the types of surfaces on which the mold appears. Servpro uses antifungal and antimicrobial treatments to eliminate mold colonies and to help prevent new colonies from forming. Removing and disposing of mold-infested porous materials like drywall and carpeting may be necessary to remediate heavy mold growth. Step 6. Cleaning contents and belongings. We also may clean your furniture, decorative items, curtains, clothing, and other restorable items affected by mold. We'll use a variety of cleaning techniques to clean and sanitize your belongings. We're also trained to remove odors and deodorize using fogging equipment and other methods. Step 7. Restoration. Depending on the level of mold damage, drywall, subfloors, and other building materials may be removed. Restoration may involve minor repairs such as replacing drywall, painting, and installing new carpet, or it may entail major repairs such as the reconstruction of various areas or rooms in a home or business. If you find yourself in need of mold restoration services this spring, give us a call at either 706 866 5646 or 256 845 4402.